What is up, guys? Dark over here on, once again, finally, after a good 5-6 months after not being on this channel. What's up, guys? Dark Wolf here, and welcome to another edition of Animated Update, which is where I update all of my newest and recent drawings, which has not been for a little while now, which I apologize for. So anyway, instead of rambling on about how sorry I am, and, where I have been, because... well, I mean, I didn't update on my other channel, so if you want to see where I've been and what I've been up to, go check out my main gaming channel, Ultimate Dark Puffle. So anyway, let's start off with the drawings that we've, in this booklet here. Now, I have a few booklets to show you. I may not show you all in one video. Like I said in my update, I'll probably be going ahead and doing, like, parts of 10 to 20 minutes each, so I don't take up a whole 40 minutes in one video. So... I'm going to try and go as fast as I can. If I go off topic, I'll try and catch myself. I'm sorry if I do, though, and if I don't catch myself, I apologize in advance. But anyway, let's start off here. So, this is a very, very, very old journal, but, I ripped out all the old drawings that I had. I probably threw them away. I don't know what I actually did with them, but I know that this was a very, very, very old journal containing an old comic that this is on topic, just so you know. A very old comic that I worked on. Maybe I did keep it, I'm not sure. Anyway, it was a fun comic. It was when I was first getting into Little Big Planet. So anyway, start off here. So Rock Band. Anyway, by the way, this journal may contain spoilers, to Dark's Adventures or any other comic that I may have started that you guys don't know about yet, but mainly, I have some things in here that may contain spoilers for Dark's Adventures or new comics. So anyway, let's start off here. Boom! Now, this is a character that, I don't know if I should explain it or not. I'm probably gonna go ahead and... you know what? Yeah. This girl here is a new protagonist for Dark's Adventures, because I've realized that all of my main protagonists in that series is a guy. I haven't drawn a girl in who knows how long, so... I need to start drawing girls more, and this is the perfect way to do it, to add a protagonist that is a girl, for sure. So I'm gonna add her to the comic, and yeah, I'm still deciding on her power. I said I'm gonna give her electricity powers, but now I'm not so sure. So, but anyway, as of now, she's definitely gonna be a protagonist. I don't know what I'm gonna do with her, but her name is Luna, and... I'm thinking about giving her moon powers. Not like Moon's powers, but like moon powers. And since her name is Luna, I thought, why not? So, anyway, so yeah. It's Luna. This is a character I had no idea what to do with, so maybe I'll add him to the comic and do something. I named him Raiden for some reason. I think it was maybe from Metal Gear. I don't know why. But, I don't know. I'll figure out something to do with him eventually. So, get a good look at him, guys. Okay. This is a drawing that I did for my speed drawing in my latest video. Before this one, in my latest video, I did a speed drawing of version 4 for Dark. And it turned out really good, so make sure you go check that out. So, if you've seen this already, great. If you haven't, you can take a good look. And moving on to the next page. That's right. I was going to start another comic called Time, where characters from Earth, or whatever, like characters like me and my friends or whatever, find remotes that have the power to go back into the past and rewrite the past, and these certain characters get it so that they can protect the past or whatever. And I never actually got to the comic because A, I felt really lazy, and B, I was thinking about doing it in my newest style, but I kind of didn't want to. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this in the style that I have been doing. So expect a new comic sooner or later. I just have to get a journal for it. So, I don't know who that is, but, anyway. Here's some of the weapons for the characters from Time. Now, you see, notice that the handles of every single weapon is a remote. Those are the remotes that can control time, but they're not control time, that can go back into the past, or rewrite time, or pause time, or whatever. But these weapons are hidden inside of the remotes so that the users of the remotes can protect themselves. So, anyway. Character Cam's weapon is a huge sword, main character, whatever. I don't know whose this is. It's a big club for some reason. Anyway, this is a character named Jasmine. Hers is a sniper. And then another character named Sherilyn. Hers is a whip remote type deal. Here's some more on the back here. Now we have a character named Faith, and her weapon is a mace in her little remote. And then in in another character, her name is Angel, and she has a scythe for a remote. So yeah, works out. Ignore this. This is gross. This is meant to be one of the main characters. I'm not sure, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and redraw him. Or no, I already have. Duh. I don't know. I think that's Zen. Is it Zen? I think it is. It's a character from another comic that I wanted to start called Death Fusion, but I never got the chance to start it, and I'll get to that in a little while. Here's the character Angel, the one that was supposed to have the scythe remote. So, take a good look. Moving on. Empty. This is Dark's brother. Now, I drew Dark's brother a long time ago, but I decided to remake him because the other version was kind of crappy and, like, underdone. So I decided to just go ahead and remake him, and he turned out pretty good. And he's actually already in the comic as of now. He's been in the comic for the past 2 volumes. He's in volume 8 and volume 9, so when I do comic read those, eventually expect him. This is another character for Dark's Adventures. I drew him in version 4 just to see what he would actually look like. His name is Cain. He is the Skull Prince, and he's evil. He's trying to take his father's place for the throne to become Skull King or whatever. But yeah, anyway, his name is Cain, and yeah. Here's version 1 of Cain. I never got to finish him. I didn't draw his eyes yet. I made another version of Axel because my other version sucked. This Axel is already in the comic again. Yeah, Axel's back in the comic, guys. Anyway, I tried doing it in a different style, whatever, and this page is trash. So, okie that's it for the Rock Band journal. I'll show you this one next. This is my main one. One of my newer ones. So anyway, not the drawing, the journal I meant. Anyway, so this is another character for Dark's Adventures. My friend wanted a character in Dark's Adventures, so I just went ahead and redrew her character. She drew the character, but then I went ahead and redrew the character in version 4. I'll go ahead and redraw it in version 1 eventually. But here's what she actually looks like. She's a witch, and she'll be in Dark's Adventures at the same time as Cain. So, I don't know when that'll be, but sooner or later. So, anyway, take a good look. Moving on. Here's Dark in an Organization 13 outfit, because he's going to be eventually going on to Organization 13. Remember how I told you that Axel was back in the comic, even though it's not actually Axel. You'll see what I'm talking about. If you already know what I'm talking about, wonderful. You've played Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance. If not, go get a 3DS right now and go get that game, okay? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this in 20-minute segments. So, anyway, here's Dark. Yeah. Here's another character for another comic that I'm... You know that comic, Destiny vs. Darkness? If you know about it, awesome. I've been wanting to remake that comic. And so I decided to start drawing more characters for it, because that was my main comic back in the day. I love that comic, and it has a storyline. It has a great story. I thought of a great storyline for it. I just messed it up since I was a kid. I came up with the storyline, but I was going so fast that I made a lot of plot holes and nonsense like that. So I decided to go ahead and remake the comic with less plot holes, more of a story, more action, and stuff that makes more sense with better artwork. So anyway, here's a character from the comic. It's not going to be in version 4. Maybe it'll be in version 4. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, here is, I don't know who he is yet. He's a mechanic. I'm thinking about naming him, everybody's thinking about naming him, Kenji, so I'm probably going to go ahead and name him that. So, anyway. Once again, I have started another new comic called Jet Streamers. Now, what this comic is about hoverboarding and racing and about, a lot of cool stuff like that. Now, I will, as soon as I've started volume 1, but I haven't finished it. I've been working on it a little bit. I've been working on it. I've been trying to work on it more than Dark's Adventures, but I really haven't, because Dark's Adventures I have so much stuff for. Same with Jet Streamers, though. I've been wanting to start a hoverboarding comic since I was little as well, but I never got around to it. That's why I gave Dark a hoverboard in the beginning of the comic. I thought he was going to be riding around on his hoverboard, but instead I decided to just give him wings instead, because I like wings better. But I love hoverboards almost as much, so I decided to start a comic all about hoverboarding. So here it is, the comic Jet Streamers. Here's the main character. His name is Jet, and you will see him again on the next page right here. This is the main character, Jet. I decided to not give him eyes because it's so much easier. Plus, he's a simple-looking character. He has his little jacket, he has his sleeves, and his hair is cool too. So he's a very simple character that I can redraw over and over and over again, especially when he's racing on his hoverboard, which shouldn't be a problem. So anyway, that's the main character, Jet, and another character from Jet Streamers on the next page. This is Jet's best friend here. Her name is Kara. They've known each other since they were little. They're gonna be best friends throughout the comic. They're also gonna have. I actually don't want to spoil it, but yeah, they're best friends in the comic. So Jet's already been introduced, and Kara's about to be introduced. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and work on the comic as soon as I can. I'm gonna work on Dark's Adventures today. I've been wanting to. I tried working on Dark's Adventures last night, but I got way too tired. So I got a little bit done. But otherwise, I didn't get very much done for Dark's Adventures. But I'm going to go ahead and try and work on Jet Streamers tomorrow while I'm uploading some Bioshock footage. So I'm going to do that. So anyway, take a good look and continuing on. Insane Black Rock Shooter. I had a place for her in Dark's Adventures, but I decided not to add her all together because she looks retarded in this. I mean, she doesn't look stupid, but like, I mean, it's not that I hate her. It's just that, I'd rather just do some. I just got a better idea for Dark's Adventures than this, so I'm gonna go ahead and hold off on Insane Black Rock Shooter. Although I did draw her just in case I wanted to add her to the comic, so take a good look. And moving on to the next page. The next page contains another Black Rock Shooter, which is the Black Rock Shooter that I'm gonna be adding to Dark's Adventures eventually. I went ahead and redrew a Black Rock Shooter. Remember my old Black Rock Shooter? Yeah, I went ahead and just redrew her. But no, I didn't. Those are two different Black Rock Shooters. That Black Rock Shooter that used the original one that you saw, that one was from the original TV series. But this Black Rock Shooter is from the game, which is rare and kind of unheard of from what I've seen. But I got the game actually. I've been thinking about doing a Let's Play on it, but I don't know. But anyway, I love Black Rock Shooter. I was thinking about adding her to the comic, so I was going to go ahead and do that. So here she is, Black Rock Shooter. I reserved the page to draw White Rock Shooter, but I just never got around to it. But I will eventually. Kind of the same thing as Black Rock Shooter, just white. And then on the next page is another reserve page for a guy named Kirito from this anime called Sword Art Online, and I thought it was really, really cool, so I decided I was going to add him to the comic eventually too if I wanted, but I might not anymore. I'm thinking about it. I probably won't. So anyway, I was starting another new comic. It was another fan fiction, kind of like Adventure Time. I was starting a Sonic the Hedgehog fan fiction called Sonic the Hedgehog Legends. It's about Sonic having another brother who is contained in a pod that would seal his powers because he has the power to destroy the world. But Sonic thought that was wrong, so he goes to save his brother. And Sonic takes his brother's side instead of his friend's side, so his friends are trying to figure out a way to get Sonic back and seal up his brother once again. And I named him Red the Hedgehog because I had no idea what to call him. So anyway, that's what the comic is about, so I kind of been working on that, not as much though. I've been trying. So anyway, here's the main villain of the comic, and yeah. Like I said, when I said I was thinking about stop. When I said I was thinking about remaking Destiny vs. Darkness, I redrew the main character Dark from Destiny vs. Darkness, and I decided I might just use this Dark here to restart the entire comic, and that's probably what I'm gonna go ahead and do. Is it empty? Oh, I thought there was more. Anyway, so this is my journal for when I go out and draw and stuff. But I have my drawing I have my my sketchbook here for if I want to make drawings for characters or fan art or whatever. So this is for mainly characters when I'm like not home. But that's what my sketchbook is for when I'm at home and I want to make like pro drawings, know what I'm saying? So I'm going to show you my sketchbook in a few minutes, but I have another notebook I want to show you, I think. Or was that it? I think that was it. Oh, wait. Sorry. Nope, there was one more that I wanted to show you. This one's older. Yeah, this one's way older. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this notebook. I'll get back to it eventually. Alright, let's start off with this notebook. Boom. Okay, so this is when I was becoming a Homestuck newbie. I fell in love with Homestuck after I started getting more into it. I started reading more after when I read the first 5 pages, I was bored as frick and I just couldn't do it. But then I went ahead and then I got convinced to keep reading, and after I started reading, I just couldn't stop. I was watching less and less TV and doing less drawings. I was just reading Homestuck pretty much. Homestuck is long as all frick, dude. And it took me about a month or two to finally get through the acts 1 through 6, act 6, act whatever. But I think it's like at 6, act 4. I can't remember. It's been a while since I even looked at MS Paint Adventures. But anyway, so yeah, I started drawing when I first started getting into Homestuck. This is a while ago too. I don't even really like this drawing of John Egbert. His head is huge, bigger than all my other characters, as you've noticed. My head's got a little bit smaller. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, I drew the Scorcher from that one episode of Adventure Time when the episode of Adventure Time is called The Hitman, when Ice King summons somebody to hit Finn and Jake. Instead, this guy tries to kill Finn and Jake. So anyway, I thought that was a really cool episode, and I decided to go ahead and add him. Maybe Dark could have a little fight with him, or something else could happen. I'm probably going to go ahead and have the characters that are already in Finn and Jake's world fight him. So, yeah. Oh, this is another reserve page for Naruto Uzumaki, which I didn't even know about. I'm probably going to go ahead and draw that eventually. Maybe not now, maybe later. This is when I started trying to draw new styles, and I thought this style was really retarded because his body and his legs were huge. At first, I thought it was cool, but now I realize how dumb it was, so I decided to not go with this style. But I didn't know that at the time, so there's more drawings like this, sorta. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through those, I think. I don't know how many there are. I think there's, like, just 2. I don't know. Anyway, oh, this is version 2! Oh, okay. Anyway, this is version 2, I guess. I didn't even know. So anyway, this is my original version 2. I'm not going to use this anymore. Anyway, this is what I did to Cole McGrath. I drew him in version 2. And I found it a lot easier to draw detail on his body since his body was a little bit bigger. And I could actually add more detail to the body since there's more space to do it. And I thought that was really nice. So I just went ahead and did that. But I don't know. I stopped, I guess. Oh. This is another reserve page for another Homestuck character. His name is Jack Noir. He was the original main enemy for Homestuck up until one point. I don't want to spoil Homestuck because it's long, and if you're reading it and you're watching this at the same time, I don't want to spoil it. So if you're not far at all, I mean, anyway, you should go read Homestuck now while you have the chance. Okay, so anyway, this is Dave Sprite from Homestuck. I wanted to draw him, but I got too lazy, and his eyes were annoying as frick. This is Finn in version 2. He was kind of hard. I know his legs look retarded, his face looks retarded, his eyes look retarded. It's mainly his eyes that I want to fix, and his hood. It looks dumb. Plus his sleeves, they're too big. So, this is why I don't draw in this version anymore. And then when I do draw something like this, it looks way different. I'm going to show you guys in a little while. This is a reserve page for Carcat, even though I already drew a Carcat. 2 pages from here. I drew Carcat 2 pages from here. Wow, so I could practically rip this page out. Anyway, this is Gamzee from Homestuck. I drew him a while back. He was like, this is like one of my favorite drawings. I kind of draw something like this, but better. It's different now. It's a little bit different, so you'll see it. Oh wait, you've already seen it. Look at the difference. See? Anyway. So yeah, this is Gamzee from Homestuck. This is like this is a drawing that I was actually proud of for a little while, and I really liked it. Mainly because of his hair and horns and his detail on his face. I gotta fix his arms. It's an okay drawing. I have to fix his legs as well, so I'll do that eventually. This is Karkat. I drew him a while back as well. I think it was on the same day as Gamzee, but I don't remember. But I do know that I drew him, and it looks decent, I guess. I don't know. I haven't drawn like this in a little while, but anyway, yeah, this is Karkat. So moving on now. This is Equius from Homestuck. These are all trolls from Homestuck. So if you haven't gotten that far on Homestuck, you should probably go ahead and skip ahead. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start another segment. So I'm gonna turn the page from here. Okay, so thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.